Hello, I'm John Proctor on the channel John West. I am having an Opus Magnum adventure, and we are going to make ourselves some sword alloy. Again, we're going to do a new solution because the old solution was complete. Oh, let's show you. So that was my old solution, right? It was in progress. So maybe I should kind of remember. So if we pause it there, yeah, you can see what I did wrong there. I went for that, and that, rather than the opposite way around. Other than that, it was fine. So, new solution. Let's lean back, move the controller over, and let's get this going. So this is just here to remind us of the vague shape. And of course I'm never going to remember what everything does, even though I literally just looked at a solution. So let's remind ourselves. So first we want one of those, which is 2 times in that, an iron. We can turn that lead twice. We could have used that, presumably. So into that makes a thing, and then we do it again, right? So if we wanted to do it quickly, you could do that. That'd be quite expensive though. Actually, I don't know how quick that is. You can still only do 2 things. Kind of reminiscent of the other solution I did as well. So what's the other thing I'm doing? It's getting that gets that middle thing. We want tin. Tin and iron. Okay. What's the quickest way of doing this then? If I really want it quick. It's 2 tins and 1 iron. For a start, let's do it like that. Because I like having 1 and 2 having the same things, I'll do that. So, sorry, the chair is going to creak. We grab, turn, let go. Right. Yeah, I think I massively overthought about this. So let's... I know I saw somebody's thing on where they did fork things like that, which I don't know if I would have ever thought of doing, because I like having just things like that. It's probably a little bit slower, but okay, what that does is I didn't mean to do that. So it's a little faster than... Is it? No, it isn't, is it? What are you doing, John? At that speed, you can just go back. It'd work if you did this, which is literally the same price. That's 30. Yeah, it's actually really cheap. It's cheaper than having 2. So yeah, that is the most efficient way of doing that, as far as I know. Anyway. Apart from the fact that that's backwards, or we can do that, turn it around. Thing is, you can't turn this. It has to be in that direction. So let's just do this the obvious way, right? So we grab, turn, let's have it turn twice. The most efficient I could do it with this system would be to go as fast as possible, would be that, and it would just be constantly doing that. That's interesting. If I could get it that fast, that'd be amazing. So, we'll work with that, Now, do I want the first 2 to be the, what is it, iron lead? Do I want the iron first or the lead first? Let's say oops, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's say I do that first. So it will grab, turn, turn, let go. But I need a second thing to have grabbed at that point. So let's say it's this. It's going to let go. So that will turn. Turn. Grab. Turn. Let go. And I feel like there's going to be a little bit of wasted space at the end. Not to mention, hang on, there's already a wasted one. What? No, I was right the first time around. So, this is where... It's a lot quicker than last time, because I'm doing the simpler puzzle than I was when I tried this before. But, I guess it doesn't break. See, there's a potential issue there already. There's a button that tells me the end point, doesn't it? No. I never use that button correctly. There. So, it's basically done at this point. That's taking up so much room. Right, maybe I should do it symmetrical then. Like that. It can't be symmetrical. It can be downwards, but it can't be symmetrical. If I want it done fast, so that's completely in the way now. What if I just did this? Okay, I think that's better. And if I have it too close, there is a risk of it doing things. Is there any way I can have it do both of those? Only if I do something like that. Hang on. It's a tad convoluted. Hang on. No, there's a smart way of me doing what I was thinking. Okay, that's not so bad then. We'll give it a go anyway. So what 4 would do 4 would grab there. There, I imagine. Well, I may as well try and get it right. Minus with the T, then turn that way. There we go. I'm an idiot. Hey. Is the button I should have pressed. What are you doing, John? Well, I've had an idea based on what I mentioned before, which is, instead of doing what I was going to do, it's very messy, is when 4 moves, 5 moves as well. Which means no, that's fine. I think that's pretty efficient. And then we turn twice. I feel like there's lots of wasted motion in this, but we'll see. We'll see how the others did. Also, is it not going to just bump into that? That's easy enough to deal with. So what we do, no, doesn't make any sense, John. I was going to turn 4. You know what? 4 actually has time. 4. It's a weird thing to do, but it does actually have time to do so. Then they both let go at the same time. This is the least pretty machine one could possibly make, but annoyingly, because the thing I like about this is it can be shifted back here. But because of that triangle, it can be. Due to the nature of the triangle, Also, we need to do this. Right, you know what? No, don't do it with them. I'm going to need a third arm just to get that into place. That third arm may as well be the one that moves things. And because that third arm is going to exist, those arms aren't doing anything for a while, so it doesn't really matter how much they overlap. Or does it? Basically, that third arm's not really doing anything. It's kind of annoying. It's gonna have to be that, isn't it? I think I'll do it. Because it's gonna have to wait ages to actually move it in. So it will grab, turn, then lots of minuses. Then everything will return to its original state. Of which it has plenty of time to do so. Come on, there's literally only space for 2 of those, so... Fine. So 5 needs to return there. Hang on. The quickest way to do it is just minus several times, isn't it? You bastard, really? And that's easily fixed, but ugh, hate to do it. I don't think that's right yet, because what we've got right, I think I can fix it though with just this. Okay. Don't think I need that at all. I think I just needed to have... Let's see what happens. Apart from that goddamn thing happens... You know what? 4 does a weird thing where it does that, and... What if we make 4 this, and then instead of weirdly going out and back in, we'll just... Because 4 is already in the correct place at this point. So it's just going to go in and out instead. John. Let's see if that works. Fine. We have time. We have time to have 4 to do another flail. Hang on, why did that work that time? Because it's there, that's where it bumps. So... this bit it's so cruel. How would I... No, the problem with that is... Okay, we'll put it there. Right here. Doesn't have time. Okay. You know what has loads of time? Those 2 top ones. Those 2 top ones who haven't done anything in ages. And honestly, I think I just have time to do that. So I'm going to redesign them, because there's so much time wasted. This entire... I know it's going to screw up the timing for everything, So now it returns, and that's the only difference I'm actually making. Right, so that doesn't really make much difference. It's cool. I need to move them there, and I think I'll do it. No, 5 goes too early. Which I'm guessing means everything goes too early. That's fine. So I've got all that time there. Where's 3? 3's there, 1's there. I think 1 could probably be doing other stuff. What could 1 be doing? Because 1 goes there. Now that's in the way. No, let's... Also, does 3 really need to be that? Three is kind of... 1 is the only one that could grab. But you know what? There is this area. It's such a journey to... all I'm trying to do is not put another arm in just for the end. Because all this is going to be placed back there. It's fine if it takes that long, because there's plenty of room. Even that on the 3. Or, you know, just that, it's fine. Alright, I'm trying to think. Because it needs to be brought back. Don't worry about this for a while. So we're going to put a plus there to undo that. So what that is going to do, it's going to swing up, and we're going to make that swing down. It's going to grab, push out the side. Going to minus, so we'll put another plus in there. No, we don't need to do that just yet. Oh, it needs to do it. Okay, we'll need 2 minuses. Means it needs 2 pluses as well. And for the sake of making it work, I'm going to put a plus there. So now it's going to return. You know what? Something's broken, isn't it? Why? Hang on. Why was it not ready for the grab? That's what went wrong. It's not ready for the grab, but I can't. It needs to let go before it comes back. See, that didn't help. I know what I'm doing. I'm just need it to shift it out of the way briefly. But the problem is I need to be in the second one for it to... Okay. So where is that? We don't need it to go that far back. We certainly don't want it that far back. We want it to nudge forwards. That's all we want. We want to nudge forward and back. And I'm trying to build that into it. So I'm actually gonna... I know I was actually on the right track, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, we need to see this again. So I'm going to try and be clever, John. Second time round. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a second arm. So right there, where are we? Right there. It's a really frustrating place for it to be. If it was a little bit earlier, it'd be much easier to do this. I just need it to dip to the right. Because 4 cannot dip to the left. Right? So we need it to somehow, we need a minus and a plus. No we don't. We need a minus, a plus, and a let go. This is even worse. I don't think we have time to do it, which is really annoying. Why would you let go? Like that. it's really annoying to get my head around because it's in the second loop. Which means it's really hard to see, and I just need to inject another movement, and I just don't want to use a different thing because I know it's more efficient this way. I can see. If I do it with a second thing, I really wish I could go back from here. A back button right now, because I need to. Yeah, back, like, I want to see the previous turn. Let's get rid of that. That's confusing things. That'll make it easier. So, what is that? That is white left plus plus. White. Oh, where did that go? White left plus plus. What? Hang on, I don't get why there's so many pluses in there. Why is there always a plus plus at the end of that? Yeah, I know what I did. Sorry, I'm an idiot. 4. Start there. And 5. Start there. 4. Start there. Yeah. Why is there a dot there? That's fine, that's where it always breaks, right? But now... now I know to put those in. Because that's a brilliant place to start, to be honest. So let's say I do that. See, it's doing stuff in the meantime, which means I'd need to stretch it out for more time, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's kind of not fine, but whatever. What I need to do is I need to grab right this might be a massive waste of time. I feel like I've got time to do it though. By just putting those on that side. So we grab, we go right, left. We let go anyway, so they might do it. So what we need to do is that grab needs to happen at the right time. Oh, it needs to be step by step. See, that's too early, obviously. This is where the plus needs to happen. John, brain, use your brain, John. So I'm just going to need to look at it again. I know I can delay something. Right there. Right to that plus becomes that plus. What breaks when I do that? Fine. I don't care anymore. I feel like there's a much easier way of solving this. What the hell? No, it's not what the hell. You didn't push it far enough. It never actually goes that far. So we want it to finish there, because that's, and I think we can do that if we're clever. So what we do is we start just pushing these things forwards. Right, we'll do one at a time. I put a minus there, he's going to want to do that. Okay. Already breaks it because he lets go for some reason. Why does he let go? Wouldn't he let go there? What difference does that make? It's letting go there, isn't it? Okay. 1, 2. 1 minus minus, which makes it a plus plus. You want a minus minus, and a minus minus, which makes that a plus plus. Don't make that an O! God damn it. Right, cool. I completely messed that up. I know it can be... Ooh, yeah, it can. It has loads of time. It can end there. I'm gonna end it there. You know what? I think it... I feel like I should just be able to reverse engineer it. You know what? It does a plus. That's the sneaky one. So we take those off and introduce some pluses there. And then we minus them both. I don't know which way is plus and which way is minus. Okay, we need to minus them both, yeah. Alright, cool. I think I actually had it right the first time round. Cool, we just have 3 more to go. So 6 is now going to start with that turn right. So I'm going to turn it left. and it will go like into place. Cool. 6 can also start then with that grab. Sweet. So put these two there. Four can quite happily 1, 2, 3. That shouldn't make any difference to 4. So let's play that out. It did, but it shouldn't have. What's happening there? Okay, I put that there, which means that needs to be pushed one along. So, if I push this up, it can only be pushed up by 2, I think. No, it can be pushed up loads. What are you talking about? What I want is 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That happens there. So 5, where's 5? We start there, put them right, let's see if this works. Something weird happened, didn't it? Why has 4 not grabbed anything? Four lets go. Why does 4 let go? That bastard. I wanted to not... Don't let go, you dickhead. Why does it do things like this? I need that to not let go. Fine, I'm just going to do that. Oops. That is a meaningless command. There's a button in there. What? What's going on with 6? Can it turn later? What if I do this? Does this screw up a bunch of stuff? Looks good to me. Very messy. It's not, doesn't look pretty at all, but oh, thank goodness. Yeah! Right. My area is awful, which I can tell because it doesn't look pretty at all. But I am top of the cycles and I'm very expensive compared to the other two. But I'm quick. I'm quick again. By quite a lot as well. Let's record that GIF. People have got it. How have people got that fast? Because they can... I could get it faster by using the original spinning things. And I'm too lazy to fix that right now. But I think I can get it faster. Did that... If I look at the thing, I just continue editing. Because that's just churning them out. It would need to grab them in time, which would be expensive. I have to do lots of dancing to get everything in place. But I think, apart from the timings, I think I could have that spinning thing. I think I've already beaten them, and so I'm gonna keep that. This is my sword alloy, so. It's a shame that I never got to do this for House Van Tassen. I dare say I would have been very good at it. If everything had gone the way Armand wished it, you'd be making a sword for Clara anyway. That's true. I hadn't thought of that. It's a strange thing to consider. We know each other under very different circumstances. It might be... I might have assumed that you were just another cosseted heir. And I would have thought you just another smug, self-important alchemist. Not that you're very far off on that account. Oh, you... Right, we have 2 more. Level 4. Right, well, I've been John Fox from Channel John the West. Let's put me there. Right. Sorry. I've been having an Opus Magnum adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.